gets V-Trigger now as well, which is big. If he finds a confirm, either of them, if they find a hit here, will kill. NuckleDu walking forward there, the big fireball.
And that's going to allow Tokido to take round number 3 and move ahead 2-1.
He's brute forcing his way in with those jump fireballs.
Not worried about it, she says. She is not worried about it. NuckleDu has got this.
Or maybe NuckleDu is done. Who knows, right? Could be a Tokido fan out there, but yeah, NuckleDu really not dealing with those air fireballs, you can see.
Of course, Tokido representing Team Echo Fox. The large contingent, they've had players already win other events here at Evolution.
And you can see NuckleDu taking his time here.
It was a request for character select. But again, sometimes players don't come here with the intention to change character. Sometimes they do it just to get a little bit of thinking time or space. Yeah, you see right there, NuckleDu almost kind of like moving to another character to kind of...
He just wanted some time, really.
Yeah,
it was like one of those things where he's like, am I going to go to Mika? And I don't think Tokido believed it. I don't think anybody really believed it. It was one of those things, he just wanted a minute, think to himself, kind of relax.
But remember, we have only 2 American players left in this top 8. Champ was eliminated. NuckleDu now on the verge of being eliminated as well. Can he take this back, win 2 games in a row?
Yeah, that was huge. NuckleDu already got this corner positioning. You know, he got forced there by Tokido and the guest Tatsu again. It really is one of those things where Tokido is moving first and he's prepared. NuckleDu trying to find this space. You know, I think the surprise dashing from NuckleDu was catching Tokido off guard, but now it's Tokido on offense surprising NuckleDu.
Again, every time that happens, just look at that gray health up there. Look at that gray health. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, building up is immense, and because of that, if NuckleDu gets hit, he's going to lose a ton.
And just like that, the throw, all that gray health makes throws that much scarier. We talked about how sometimes it's better to take the throw. Well, the gray health is one of the systems in the game that discourages taking throws.
Yeah, it incentivizes you to force your way in like that and find the hit. Try to bait the throw. NuckleDu, patient defense now. Tokido trying to move in the air. Fireball in the trade. A bad one for NuckleDu.
Yeah, especially because Akuma was in V-Trigger, so he throws 2 air fireballs in the air. So you have to snake your way through 2 of those fireballs. Oh, he's still got the crush counter punish.
Wild. Bad news now for NuckleDu. He's really losing this momentum. Tokido surprising with the approach. Didn't even get the combo there.
Oh, and then gets in with the throw. Gets out of the corner, but this time, Tokido punishing properly.
NuckleDu, no answers to the demon flip. He's not sure what to do. Tokido capitalizing, he gets it. This could be the end, and it is. An overhead will send NuckleDu out of the tournament. Only 1 American is left now.
The surprise overhead from Tokido, catching NuckleDu unawares, saved it for the very end. He is gonna move on, and we have lost another American player here. So much talk coming into this Evolution that this was US's year. But you know what? Most people were talking probably about Punk, and he is the sole remaining player. But again, you know, this is sounding redundant here about all the people who are getting eliminated one by one. But NuckleDu, cannot say enough about him. I mean, if you guys have been following the FGC for a while, he had a very personally troubling last year, was able to recover from that, take Capcom Cup, have the target on his back, and yet still make top 8 here at Evolution.
It's incredibly impressive, right? And a 5th place finish, obviously not what he would want, but you know, it's a great one indeed. So very impressive to him for sure.
Absolutely. But unfortunately for him, he has been eliminated, and Tokido is going to continue forward.
And it looks like we're going to hit the brakes here. So many amazing matches. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Evolution. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more matches in just a bit.
You're watching the Capcom Pro Tour presented by the PlayStation 4. Brought to you by Zowie, a brand by BenQ, the official monitor of the Capcom Pro Tour. Razer, the official Street Fighter V fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. HyperX, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And you're watching this on Twitch, the official home of the Capcom Pro Tour.
That shot there. We are in lovely Las Vegas, Nevada, here in the Mandalay Bay, winding down our Evolution Street Fighter V top 8 action. And we're getting deep in the bracket now. Another loser's bracket match coming up. Gonna be Moke versus Itabashi Zangief. Both of these incredibly talented Japanese competitors.
Yeah, Moke, of course, coming in here with Rashid, a relatively unknown player, and Itabashi, just as you mentioned earlier, someone that no one wants to play against. No one wants this guy in their path at all.
And why would you? If you see what that guy can do on offense, he is a complete monster, and he's so tough to read what he's going to do at any point. Although this matchup in particular, Moke has great normals to keep Zangief at bay, good projectile as well, mobility, he has good offense. It's just whether the madman himself, Itabashi, can hold on and get those reads that he's known for.
Yeah, you can see there, always with a smile on his face, always looking like he's having a great time. But what do you think of this Rashid Zangief match? Because frankly, I've heard both sides of the argument that it's good for Rashid and also good for Zangief.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. In fact, a lot of people on both sides feel that way. I mean, especially in this version of the game, both of these characters are incredibly good. So, you know, it's one of those matchups, it's hotly debated for a reason, but I really think that, you know, in this matchup, it's about who makes the better decisions. Generally, Rashid will control the pace very well, but of course, you can never count out Zangief when he gets that big knockdown. So it's one of those things, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Moke Rashid, obviously going to be a big one, and you're going to see if Itabashi can handle this neutral game, get the flex on those crouching fierces, and get in there and make it happen.
And Itabashi, you know, one of his main training partners is, of course, Fudo, who could not make it to this top 8. He was top 8. He was top 8 last year, but couldn't make it this year. Now, I feel like Itabashi might be, like, trying to do this not only just for himself, but for his good friend Fudo.
Of course, yeah, Fudo, second place last year, former Evolution champion, incredibly talented player, did not even make the top 8. I think to many people's surprise.
Yeah, him and Haitani had been some of the most consistent players of Street Fighter V in the last 2 years, and Haitani finished 9th. He was just right outside of top 8. I believe he was defeated by Tokido to get into the top 8.
And look at Moke starting up that clapping chat for himself, trying to get the crowd fired up and cheering for him. But, yeah, you know what's interesting? We talked about how this is going, where the players stand, where the favorites lie, talking about Fudo. The 4 top seeds in this bracket, NuckleDu, Punk, Bonchan, Snake Eyes. Only one is left. Only one of the top 4 seeds in the world are remaining in Evolution. It is that kind of event. You can always expect upsets. There's too much competition. There's all the competition in the world here, and you're going to have to beat them all to be the champ.
And I got to say, I love how Moke is handling this whole entire thing. He is having the time of his life right now, and I love it. He is soaking it in. He is taking it all in, and I love seeing that from players.
And there it is, the set. We're waiting to see Moke Rashid, Itabashi. Both these guys play online so much. Master-ranked players on CFN, so you can expect that they've run into each other before. They've seen how this will go, and I'm sure it's going to be one we see. And after that set between Tokido and Champ, so good. Tokido dismantling NuckleDu, playing on fire. Can't wait to see how his Japanese counterparts will do. I mean, the winner of this will have to play Tokido, so, you know, I'm not envious of either of them.
All right, well, so far they're just playing, they're barely moving anywhere, just walking a little bit back and forth. And the reason why you do that is because you're trying to fake the opponent into thinking you're committing to something, but keeping yourself mobile so that you can react to whatever your opponent does. But Itabashi is making sure that Moke can't react to what he's doing, including the running bear grab.
Went for another SPD. Moke a little shook there. You know that after that, you know, huge damage already lost. And look at the control. Itabashi, you know, despite not having the same normals as Rashid, is doing such an excellent job with punishing and keeping himself alive. The flex.
Oh, I feel like Oh, yeah, he just let go of the flex. Okay.
Yeah, counter V-trigger. It wasn't in time. Moke now has corner positioning. V-trigger still available. If Itabashi finds one hit, even a little jab, he'll be able to get this. Got the hit. Big confirm as well. Moke with a round. Sort of out of nowhere. Itabashi just got hit on wake up. Wonder what it was that he was doing. But full resources for both of them already.
Ooh, gets the crush counter, and you can see Rashid can take advantage of that so well by just running up and getting the stand medium punch in the spinning mixer. Rashid, oh, did he really? Oh,
it's a combo. In the corner, V reversal right into the CA. Massive unscaled dent. One of the big strengths of Zangief. No reason you can never count him out.
I don't even think it works on the entire cast, so shout out to Itabashi.
He headbutt a tornado? What kind of madman is he?
Itabashi right now playing out of his mind.
That's using your mind right there. Using your noggin for sure. Tokido's a genius, but he's not smart enough to headbutt a tornado, that's for sure.
Oh no, too far away, yeah. Good punish. But, you know, Moke chose to use the EX spike. Oh, what a beautiful jump to bait out the armor.
Moke, incredible awareness and reaction time on that one. You can see he was very prepared for that answer from Itabashi Zangief. He's incredibly good. Moke really having a big splash here at EVO. This is the time to shine if you want to get all those eyes on you, show everybody your real strength and how good of a competitor you are.
Itabashi is going to get in there with a standing heavy punch right to the face. And now you see them back to this middle ground game. And you see the neutral jumps occasionally from Itabashi. I think he's kind of hoping maybe to go over a spinning mixer and SPD it on the way down. But spinning mixer takes up a lot of space, including the airspace.
Exactly, yeah. It travels horizontally. It's the move you just saw there, the tornado. And, you know, it can catch you out of the air as well. So you got to be very careful if you're Itabashi for sure.
Yeah, because the neutral jump will lose to those tornadoes that he throws out. But, you know, you can see Moke not throwing a lot of them.
Exactly. Only when he's canceling off a normal, right? He does a normal right into that tornado. Sort of like, you know, a crashing medium kick into a Hadouken with a lot of characters like Ryu or Ken. Same kind of idea. Yeah, just like that.
All right, now he's trying to get in there, but slowly by slowly, it's so hard to state how important the screen position and whether you're in the corner now. Oh my God! Itabashi gets the jump in, and look at this damage. Look at that damage. Look at all that red in the health bar.
It was a massive read, and it worked out. Tried to get in there. Not quite on time. The combo off it, counter hit knee, the low medium kick, yeah. Anything will do it now.
Catching him from backdashing or jumping away or walking away. Just poking with that crouching medium kick.
The down jab from Zangief. That right there is the round ender, the dream killer. It gets the job done. It has a huge hitbox. And it's very low risk to hit, right? Every time you hit it, it's just a little jab. It recovers incredibly quick. But it's enough to close out a life bar.
Yeah, probably the best crouching life punch in the game.
Oh, yeah. For sure. And the range on it, it's humongous. Very difficult to deal with. When you're low on life, I mean, that'll kill you. Oh
my God. Jump. And he's going to come with a headbutt into the critical art. He's going to plant Rashid right into the ground. All right, now, just punches him in the face. And he's gone for a lot of whip knees, and he hasn't SPD'd afterwards just yet.
Well, big neutral jump. Moke with an opportunity. He's got a ton of resources to work with.
Whoa, that was such a hard read, and it's not going to pay off for him. Even though it wasn't full punish damage, that was still a huge read. He's lost all of his resources, and he did take a good chunk.
Yeah, interesting though, you know, Rashid, you can move around his... Oh, that's going to be it. The kill from Itabashi puts himself on the board. But Rashid's critical art, right? You can move it around. So in that freeze frame, Moke looked and said, did he hit a button? He did not. I'm going to retreat with it and run backwards. But Itabashi was ready. It was a good try, and he escaped with it. He gets the round for himself and a game.
I always love one of my favorite things is always fighting game player posture.
Yes.
And Itabashi Zangief always has that very concentrated lean, that forward hunch.
That horrendous posture. If you're watching at home, kids, vegetables, homework, posture. 3 most important things in life. Itabashi Zangief is an incredible player, but back problems for sure in the future.
He's going to might be hurting his back, but you know what? The SPDs are crushing his opponent's backs. That is all he wants to do, but here we go. Moke with a neutral jump light kick causes the lowest amount of block stun, so he uses that to get a surprise throw afterwards.
Yeah, good choice, and Moke has utilized it quite a bit. He's got a big advantage in this round, but you know the comeback is a potential to punish. Not quite enough. Had he had spent an EX into a jungle afterward, it would have killed, but maybe a little greedy on the resources.
Ooh, trying to push a little too hard. Crouching light kick from Moke, gonna take it.
Very smart. You know, when you have a big lead like that, it's very crucial you don't hit big buttons, right? Buttons with a lot of recovery. You just hit these nice little jabs and shorts. Try to slow down your opponent. Nice and easy, very safe, very compact. Crushed him.
Yep.
Wow, rolling to the other side, but Itabashi was ready for the mix-up.
Now all the way into the corner. Oh, didn't confirm those 2 lights into the spinning mixer. Oh, 2 hits on the absorption and the EX SPD. Again, Zangief, this could all go downhill so fast. 2 more SPDs is all it takes for the stun and for the win. Actually, he might not even need the stun. He might just kill right off of this. Yo, it's not going to kill, but the stun is going to allow him to win.
Posture, James. Posture, that's all that was. Jeez, he showed him how he felt. He said, look, I'm going to command throw you this many times in a row. Moke did not believe he would take the risk. You know, if one of those was jumped, it would have probably been the round.
Oh, now Itabashi just sneaks in with an EX SPD.
Does he do it again?
No. Oh, and Moke with the correct call out does the wake up throw.
Well, tried the throw, wasn't in there in time, looking for the pressure. Playing this range, Moke with the superior normals and walk speed, but Itabashi with that big damage output. Ooh, big fierce lands. He didn't have the V-trigger to cancel into. That was terrifying. It worked out the full resources, both players. There's the activation.
Yeah, he's gonna put him in that mix-up, put him in the blender, literally cancel into the critical art. That is gonna be enough to give Moke game number 3 to go up 2-1.
And there it is, the young gun from Japan trying to represent here, get a big win over Itabashi Zangief. Very famous, very popular player all over the world here, Itabashi, a feared and well-known name, but Moke trying to make a splash, trying to make a statement. Move on here over the bet.
Well, if Moke can take this game, I know one Japanese player, Nemo, will be very happy.
Oh, of course, Nemo.
Last year's top 8 finisher as well, but he definitely does not like Zangief. In fact, at one tournament, Itabashi beat him in grand finals, and Nemo did not want to shake his hand.
Yeah, that is the real fear right there. That's real anger. When you can't even be bothered to fake happiness in a handshake. Big. A couple of jumps early, Itabashi has recognized now that Moke is not as prepared for the anti-air. When you're looking on the ground, you're not often looking in the air and vice versa. So you got to recognize those situations. Juggle, that follow-up eagle kick.
Try to make it over the tornado. Unfortunately, couldn't get past it. And now a run-up throw from Moke. Again, Zangief in this game, in this version, is just as weak as a lot of other characters on the defensive end. So you really do want to pressure Zangief even after you knock him down.
Yeah, it used to be that wake-up command throw was very scary. Not so much anymore, but he can kind of rotate between, you know, command throw, running bear grab, which has armor, ZX, backdash, wake-up jab. There's a few things that can kind of rotate.
Oh, he baited out, but you know what?
Oh, yeah.
He was already going to activate the V-trigger, so he didn't. Oh boy, he's got his own tornado. He's got his own. He doesn't need your tornado to help him. He's going to be able to combo into it and get an air EX SPD. Is it going to be enough to take this round? Not quite.
Oh, he did it again, the huge SPD. Itabashi Zangief, the gambling man. Huge comeback in that round for him.
You see that whip standing light kick. You're afraid that it is the proper timing and that you're going to get up and block into it. But he timed it ever so slightly early so that it would whip and catch him with the SPD.
And that big command throw from Zangief. If you're not already jumping when he does it, you're going to get trapped and eat that damage.
There's that crouching light punch again. We talked about how good that button is.
Challenge, yeah, that jumping medium kick from Zangief. It hits very high on your body, so not as advantageous. Oh, huge read.
Crush counter, pops you up into the air. He gets the juggle, and guess what? Here's another spinning pile driver. You're gonna go for some different kind of turbulent wind here. Rashid, oh, he went for it again, but not gonna be enough. He's gonna get away.
He's got the V-trigger. He's got a lot of meter to use as well. The whip punish. Itabashi playing very compact now, very defensive.
That crouching, oh, you know what? He just happened to jump at the right time. He knew that Moke was going to be fishing for the crush counter on the crouching heavy punch for some comeback factor. So he found that proper time to jump as soon as he predicted that crouching heavy punch, got over it, able to punish. Itabashi ties it up.
And that's what we talked about earlier, right? NuckleDu dashing forward to surprise Tokido. You know, Itabashi is playing very close to the chest, and he's not doing much, and then all of a sudden, boom, big jump, right? He surprises you. Same kind of idea there.
Oh, God, here we go again. Dash up after a light SPD into another SPD is not real. It's not... Oh, man.
Oh, finally the wake-up EX. Escapes, just trying to avoid it. The whip punish Itabashi is ridiculous, and he's also on match point.
I'm speechless. I have no words for this right now. Itabashi has figured out something. He has definitely figured out a rhythm that Moke has, and he has been able to just, the last couple of games, he has just been SPDing him with reckless abandon.
It's worked out. Moke was very scared the whole time, right? And you saw the wall.
You saw Moke jump away after that whip knee. Watch out for a whip knee in the air, EX SPD.
Ooh, caught him with the headbutt. This is huge. He's very close to stun.
Oh, gets out of it. Maybe he was looking for the EX spinning mixer.
Yeah, good escape from Moke there. Whoa, the side switch. What a block. Itabashi is absurd. That block might actually seal the deal here. Yep. Big chance. Does he wake up EX? He's panicking.
Oh, he's just trying to jump out. Finally gets it. Okay, here's the... Oh, the wake up! EX with the armor! Just like you said earlier on, he's got that armor move, and he busted it out right at the very end, and that sealed the deal. Itabashi Zangief moves on the loser side bracket.
What an incredible performance, though, from Moke. You can see him there, bowing to the crowd. He knows he did his part. 5th place here at Evolution.
And again, like I said, I love the fact that he soaked it in, that he was having a good time. This is a one-in-a-lifetime, experience. This is something that you will never forget. When you get on this EVO stage and you play a top 8 like this, it is something that will be with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, of course, an incredible experience. Something that, you know, to a lot of us fighting game players, very new, right? Being on a stage like this, Mandalay Bay, but the times are changing. Incredible performance by Moke. He's got to be pleased by it. We have tons of more Street Fighter action coming up. In fact, we should have about 4 more sets left to go. Our winners finals is locked and loaded. Our losers semis locked and loaded. That's going to be Itabashi versus Tokido. You can see the bracket here. Loser semis set up. Echo Fox, Tokido, Itabashi fighting down there. In our winners finals, of course, Punk versus Kazunoko. 1 American, 3 Japanese competitors left in this top 4.
Tokido and Itazan, I'm sure, have faced each other numerous times throughout the years. Again, 2 extremely long-time veterans of the fighting game community in Japan, masters of many, many, many games.
And for good reason. I mean, it's going to be an incredibly good set. Of course, we're down to our final 4 here at EVO. 4 competitors gone out of the 2,600 who joined this event. Just think about that. Top 4. And now we're going to have our winners of the finals, Punk versus Kazunoko.
Man, and again, Punk now. We came in here with 3 U.S. players, 5 Japanese players. Punk now the sole remaining U.S. players. And you know what? It's interesting because I feel like that might even put even more pressure on Punk. He's already considered the greatest Street Fighter V player on the planet right now.
Yeah.
But now he knows that he is the last hope here for U.S. to try to get their first major Street Fighter title win from, since the start of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, which was, 2009. It's been since 2009, almost 10 years now, since the U.S. has got a big win in Street Fighter. I mean, if Punk is going to do it, it's 18-year-old kid, incredibly talented. He is, the future of the American FGC. Guys like him and NuckleDu, they've got to carry that torch, that flag. We can't all be G.I. Joe. There has to be someone eventually who steps in and gets the job done. There you see him on your screen. Panagols Punk from the US of A.
Right, and he has, and it's interesting because so far what we've only seen from him was just his Nash against Itabashi Zangief, but he's actually more known for his Karen.
Right.
And his Karen, he plays Karen unlike anyone else at a level unlike anyone else. His whiff punishes, his confirms off of a single crouching medium kick, his reaction timing, his spacing has been ridiculous, but he is going up against, so one of Punk's greatest strengths, in my opinion, is his unpredictability. He's so good at mixing things up, but he's going up against, like I said, the man who has the reputation of being random, and that is Kazunoko.
It's going to be an interesting one. This is a matchup that Punk himself, he plays a lot of Cammy and Karen, right? He plays both characters himself a lot, so you know, this is that matchup. Whip punishing going to be important. Capitalizing, optimizing every situation, making that offense count. So important. Both these characters have very similar game plan. Cammy a little stronger at approaching in the air. Karen a little stronger fighting on the ground. So both these characters are very similar in what they want to do and how they like to execute it. Just up to the players to see how it goes.
See Kazunoko there, loosening his shoulders a little bit, trying to get himself into a more relaxed state. Trying to make sure he sits with proper posture.
Yeah, proper posture, as I mentioned. But, I mean, you got to think, he is an Evolution Winners Finals, a guaranteed a top 3 performance here. So, you know, he's made it deep into the bracket, but it's not quite over just yet. This is where it gets tough. He had a 3rd place finish at Capcom Cup last year, and I'm sure he'd like to avoid doing that twice in a row.
And another thing, too, here, this is Winners Finals. Whoever wins this is guaranteed to be in grand finals. They are guaranteed top 2. And so winning this match is so crucial. It's so important to make sure that you have that opportunity to give yourself the best chance possible, because also the player in Winners Finals has never been sent to losers. So whoever makes it out of the losers bracket has to win 2 entire sets against you in order to win. And you only need to win 1 when you make it all the way here through Winners bracket.
It's a massive advantage having that extra set of games. So here it is, our Winners Finals of Evolution. Punk from the US, Kazunoko from Japan. 3 games to see who's going to move into the grand finals of Evolution.
This is the matchup that we were expecting. Now, I've spoken to Punk. He feels like Karen has an advantage over Cammy. He actually feels like that she wins this matchup. Of course, every matchup having different strengths and weaknesses between the characters.
Yeah, they're different tool sets. You know, Zangief, if he runs into a more defensive character like Nash, can be trouble. That's why Punk opted to pick it. But in this matchup, oh, what a whip punish, Punk.
Just what I was talking about. And then the throw baits. Punk, the master of that. Always gonna activate the V trigger so he can get to the mix-up. A great block for Kazunoko. He was ready for it. Kazunoko, though, with a long road to go, gonna use that spin knuckle. It is plus on block.
The defense from Punk so immaculate. He escapes all the way back to the middle of the screen. Look at this. He is so safe, so close to the chest. No reason to ever even do anything over committal. Look at the incredible defense and patience.
But hit her out of the air. That overhead is airborne, so that is one of the nice things about that. Kazunoko does get the throw in. Okay, it's not safe, but then, you know what? Kazunoko was so accustomed to Punk playing defensive and very, very safe. And he woke up with a standing medium kick, which is, you know, on the textbook is going to tell you don't ever do this.
Right.
But it worked out because he had conditioned Kazunoko into thinking he wouldn't do something crazy like that.
And it's actually a punish if you dash forward after Cammy's throw. So a little antsy from Kazunoko trying to force offense. Finds a hit, but doesn't confirm. He just didn't believe. Punk's defense had been so good before that.
Trading in the footsies. Now, one of the things that I do agree with Punk on that I think does make this fight a little bit tougher for Cammy is I do feel like Karen wins the ground game. She's got the V-skill. She's got that standing heavy kick, which is a crush counter.
Huge damage output on this. Anything will do it. What a block. Punk was so prepared. There wasn't a moment in that game he wasn't ready for.
You can't random me, Kazunoko, says Punk. Reads that situation perfectly, blocks the uppercut, and you can see him shaking his head right now, saying, you can't beat me. You cannot beat me. I got this.
Incredible from Punk there on that. Kazunoko, a world-class competitor for a reason. You know, he's going to have to try to adjust here and figure out the weaknesses. Of course, Punk has them, but that dive kick punished cleanly.
whiff punishes from Punk. Okay, wow, risky backdash, but a misconfirm from Kazunoko. He didn't mean to do the drill. Oh my God, back and forth, back and forth. And again, a wake-up backdash. It's the second time, and I think...
He's so ready. The EX, second one for the kill. Punk optimizing and cleaning this up.
This is why he is the favorite. We've been talking up Kazunoko all day, and so far Punk has been making him look positively silly here. 3 fast rounds against him. Okay.
The job done. Kazunoko, lots of offense here, finding the hits. Punk's defense.
Going for the drill juggle at the end there just to build some screen space rather than going with the uppercut.
The EX uppercut there from Kazunoko, took the risk. Punk had a deficit. Oh, what a buffer. And there it is. Kazunoko cleans the round up. That's the adjustment you expect from a player of this caliber.
All right, but that's only 1 round here in game number 2. Ooh, what the? I don't know if that was on purpose, but it worked. He took advantage of it. Oh, nice. Goes to the other side. Makes it look like a left-right mix-up, but goes for the throw instead. Oh, my God. Punk with the reactions.
Was prepared, yeah, and now he's got V-trigger on deck, makes his roundhouse and a lot of other carry normal. Very dangerous, big jump.
Oh, yeah. That jumping medium punch from Cammy hits pretty low.
V-reversal immediately. Kazunoko spinning that V-gauge. And he's intercepting Punk, but so is Punk. He's prepared now. He's got the anti-air, stays in the front.
Oh, wow. No fighting on that bait, but
a dropped combo. That was real sketchy for Punk, but he still gets the W. 2-0 for Punk. Winners finals here of Evolution.
And his family is cheering him on, but you see that furrowed brow right there. That is because he knows he dropped that combo. And you do not want to be dropping combos against Kazunoko because that man will make the comeback on you. But I have never seen that kind of expression on Punk's face.
Oh, you can tell how much this means to him here.
Oh boy. Kazunoko getting in with that jumping medium punch again. One of the weaknesses that Karen does have in this matchup is that her anti-air is not very strong. And Cammy has great jump buttons, can change her jump arc, so she can really get in on Karen through the air.
But Punk is just abusing this walk speed and positioning. He's really making Karen show, he's showing the strength of her anti-airs in the right position. It's important. The back, just what an answer. Punk is just too prepared.
That's 3 in a row now that he's been able to anti-air. Oh, Kazunoko dropping his own combo to go for the throw. Could have had it confirmed.
Yeah, didn't realize Punk was going to be not caught off guard. This is huge. If Kazunoko finds a hit, he can get the job done. Punk with the tech. Overhead. He puts himself on match point.
To get into grand finals, we talked about how much of an advantage that is and how great of a position it is when you get there. He's 1 round away from doing this 3-0, potentially over one of the greatest players in Kazunoko.
Incredible performance so far from Punk. He's got to close it out. The whip punish, immaculate. The pressure just so solid. There's very few times he gives up anything. A big lead again for Punk. The V-skill works. Everything is working. Landing the hits, corner positioning. The whip punish. It's enough to kill. He puts himself in grand finals convincingly. 3-0 here at EVO.
And Punk, you have to go and look back at the tapes. Watch this again. A lot of the times he gets that whiff punish. It is always preceded by walking backwards. He's so good. He knows the distance that you want to hit the button. So, you know, we talked about the throw bait when you're up close. You bait people into throwing buttons. Punk is playing that same mind game in the middle of the screen. He walks into your longest poke range's range and then backs right out of that, and then you throw out the button, and then he's just got the standing heavy punch all ready to go to whiff punish and take you down.
Look, I mean, you know, there's this situation where you just got to hit that button, and that's what he's doing. He's baiting his opponents. Incredibly impressive stuff from him. We're down to our top 4 at EVO. Before we get too deep into it, we're going to have a break. We'll be back with more action in just a bit.
have to go to Dunkirk.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back. If we go there, we'll die. I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
Turn it around!
There's no hiding from this, son.
We have a job to do.
We're back here at Evolution 2017. We have gone through 2,600 players. Only 4 remain. Welcome,
only
everybody.
One of them is in winner's bracket.
Yep. And I'm James Chen.
And I'm Sagem. This is going to be our top 4 here at Evolution. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, enjoying the Street Fighter action, no matter where you are in the world. You're here watching Street Fighter at EVO. And this is going to be a good one. Tokido and Itabashi Zengi, both from Japan. And a big punish right out of the gates. Itabashi gets it started.
Yeah, both of these players, 2 of the strongest players from Japan. Wow, if he just went for the parry, I don't know if that was an execution error.
Likely an input error. Usually you can expect it to be the case. Wow, chopping him down.
And so that fireball did a lot of damage. That was great help there, yeah.
Huge lead already for Tokido in this one. And I'm not gonna lie, he is looking like a monster, tearing through this loser's bracket. He was on fire yesterday. The only person he lost to, Punk, and you can see why.
Yeah, and Punk, you know, is the guy waiting in grand finals, and he goes for a risky sweep. Everybody sweep is very punishable in this game.
Yeah.
And that wasn't that at a range where I feel like it would have been safe if blocked. But it was the right read. Tokido got it, takes round one, gets away from the armor. Oh boy.
Crush there. Oh, and the read, and this is the right one. Tokido corner carry. There's the big wake-up EX. We saw that earlier against Moke.
Oh my God, the damage between that EX running bear grab and this combo is huge. And one more SP. Oh, he went low. Why would you think that he's still in range of SPD? Why?
I mean, you're halfway across the country. It's not even in the same area code, right? I mean, there's no reason for that to reach, but it did. Itabashi knew the spacing, he knew the setup.
Okay, that's a good sign right there for Tokido, getting the anti-air. If there is one weakness in the Street Fighter game, he is so focused on the ground game that sometimes he's not ready to anti-air. But he's been looking good in that department this whole weekend.
He walked all the way up in his face to punish that. Incredible. Tokido's so prepared. You can see he's really looking like he's a man on a mission here.
Look at this aggression from Tokido, staying. Oh, and he baits the regular throw out from Itabashi, gets the throw, and oh, Tokido almost looked like he was surprised at how quick that first game was.
Ooh, look at that little sway from Tokido.
I love it. I love it. I mean, before it was all the focus and the calmness, but now suddenly he's got a rhythm to his in between game. I can't think of the word for it.
A little bit of swagger,
yeah.
if you will, right?
Routine, that's the word I'm thinking of. In between game routine.
He's added it in there. I mean, he's got good reason to feel confident. Look at the way he's playing, right? So prepared for every situation. He's like Batman. Like, he just got it all logged somewhere in the Echo Fox cave. He's got a huge database of all of his opponents.
Oh no, but guess what? We've seen this enough times already. Oh, and he gets him low and is able to confirm into the lariat to get the stun, and just like that, Itabashi in quick fashion coming back with the first round.
The bat has been broken. Over the knee. Oh, that's going to be a... Oh, he was a little late on the punish, but there's a buffer from Tokido. Walked back out of the range of the throw and got the command throw. Wow, look at this guy march. Huge punish, though.
Yeah, beautiful double jump from Tokido. Oh, man, interrupted with the crouch light punch. Caught Tokido off guard and was able to SPD. Chases down the teleport.
And there's that air fireball. Buys him some time, gets rid of the stun, creates the space. Tokido is still living.
Yeah, but this game so far has been all Itabashi this time.
What a lariat. He stayed patient. He tucked them in. It's going to be a game for Itabashi Zenki.
Good night. And
see that happy man himself, Itabashi, with a smile, as you mentioned. He's always got that look to his face. We'll see if there's that same kind of sway from Tokido.
A little bit of sway. Yeah, there was a little bit. I like it. Yes.
It's different than it used to be. Yeah, he used to not be that way. It was always the intense stare. A little bit more jovial than he used to be.
Ooh.
Playing this neutral game. And this is a matchup where a lot of people thought it was not great for Akuma when the character originally came out, but I think since then Tokido has changed a lot of things.
Yeah, absolutely. Tokido has really been, I feel like, the main pioneer of most Akuma strategy and tech. He has rewritten a lot of the opinions of people of what they thought of this character.
Exactly. He's been the man on the frontier, really making people believe, and you can see why.
Oh, you
is he dead?
So crazy, Tokido. He got hit out of the air, saw the spin, said, you know what? I don't need to land and respect this. I can land an uppercut. And not only that, I know I have a V-trigger and this beefy combo waiting for you.
That was absolutely genius from Tokido.
Oh, the opposite select. Goes for
difficult to deal with. If you try to jump out of that ground SPD, he's got the throw, immediately goes up to meet you in the air.
Okay, just going in with an overhead punch. The Demon Flip has so many different follow-ups. It's got a throw, it's got an overhead, it's got a dive kick to keep pressure going.
You have a slide. I mean, there's so many different things you gotta watch out for. Tokido with the jump in. Finding the pressure, the red fireball. Itabashi survives, but
Oh my God, they just stared each other down in the face.
risky range to be Tokido, though, fighting it out. He's got V-Trigger on deck. Activates it. The throw.
Oh! Itabashi going for one of his patented surprise wake-up EX SPDs, but Tokido blowing it up. Oh!
And you see the satisfaction on that man's face, carving his way through the losers bracket. The only person to beat him was Punk yesterday, and that was to make winners top 8. We see how good that guy is playing, so Tokido ready to try to meet him in that grand finals here. Oh, punish maybe? No, a little far. He had already committed to a backdash.
Oh, taking out that standing heavy punch and having the anti-air on point. Like I said, if that's what Tokido has ready for you, you are just in such trouble. Because like I said, that's like his only, dude, he built up the extra grade damage with that jump back light kick.
Yeah.
He didn't just jump away. He was like, I'm gonna add a little extra grade damage on there.
Yeah, it looked like he had went for down short, instant overhead as a wake-up, and Itabashi absorbed both, but still look at this tremendous lead for Tokido here. Oh, he got him, not a full juggle though, and punish the forward dash on wake-up with the fireball. Tokido, match point. Semifinals here.
And despite it being 2-1, it felt like Tokido has been doing this in relatively easy fashion, but Itabashi now getting in with that jump.
Oh yeah, 2 in a row. He's recognized. Tokido not prepared for the anti-air.
Oh, yep. Like I said, that's like one of his only weaknesses, and if he gets the anti-air on point, he may not have any weaknesses.
Yeah, so prepared for everything. So you gotta be careful about, he really figures things out with his character, right? So few people play it at this level.
Again, he is probably one of the biggest scientists ever. In fact, even in Street Fighter 4, that... Oh no, that's probably dead.
It's enough to kill Itabashi. All the meter plants him in the ground.
That was quite a feat right there from Itabashi, punishing with that 720.
You know, fishing with that fierce there. He can hit confirm, see if it hits, find the strike, and now he's got this corner positioning already pushing him towards there, looking for whip punishes, trying to establish that ground game. Oh, punish. Big opportunity for Itabashi here. Tokido's got to guess there. It is again.
Yeah, go for the regular throw because it has so much less whip.
Big stun, big round, big game. Itabashi ties things up 2 apiece.
I just said that it looked like Tokido had control over this whole matchup. Boy, was I wrong. Look at this. Look at what Itabashi Zangief just did.
That's how Zangief works. He just needs one chance, one opportunity, and he can make it count. So here it is, final match between these two loser semis here at EVO. Whoever loses here goes home 4th place. Winner moves on into top 3.
Well, countering with that crouching light punch, but there it is, the uppercut from Tokido. Oh, and a punish, wow. I'm not even sure if he just confirmed that or if he just saw that Itabashi was touching a button. Not enough to stun. Goes for the throw, oh my God. Trying to clip him just to get that stun, but you know what? It's not gonna happen anymore. But, oh wait, never mind, it did because those are all lights, so they didn't kill. But Tokido now at match point. It's really been back and forth between these two. None of these games have been close. It's like been domination from one player or the other.
Whoever can find their momentum, get that offense going. And Tokido has shown how powerful it is. Headbutts one fireball, but not the second. Zangief moving in. Still no anti-air from Tokido, the big crush.
Goes in for that safe jump timing. Okay, there it is. That wake up EX SPD works for Itabashi this time. Here comes the mix-up. Stay back down. Don't you go anywhere.
Very close to stun the back roll. He chases it down. We are going to a final round here.
Who is gonna move on here? It is the last game, last round between Tokido and Zangief. Very fitting that it is this game 5 where we have the closest game between these two players.
Tokido, resources on deck. So is Itabashi, finally an anti-air.
And then he's walking up for the throw, yeah.
We got to be so careful. Geef with all those resources, 60% can be drained at any time, any jump, any confirm.
Again, no life lead against Zangief is enough because it could all go downhill. But again, Tokido on point with his anti-airs here in this game. Oh my God. Okay, here it goes. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another SPD.
Activates the V-trigger.
Oh, it wasn't close enough.
He's a little far.
Oh my God.
Confirm.
Tokido confirms into the critical art. It's not going to be enough to kill. He's just got a tiny bit left. It is not safe by any stretch of the imagination.
Look at the meter for Itabashi. He's so close to having it. If he gets a hit, it could be death.
And a light punch into V-trigger will still connect. Oh my God, what are you doing, Tokido? You are a madman. Tokido knew that Itabashi was going to go for a crazy Hail Mary with a level 1 vacuum. But level 1 is punishable. Tokido punished it successfully and he moves on.
Itabashi Zangief goes home 4th place at Evolution, and that means Tokido moves on. He is now in losers finals, top 3. Last year, this guy Tokido was supposed to be in top 2 of Evolution. The only man who could defeat him was supposed to be Infiltration. He didn't even get into top 8. Now he has a chance to redeem himself.
Yeah, he had drowned in semis. He did get 16th place, but that just... It's hard to say out of 5,000 people you'd be disappointed getting 16th place last year. But
for Tokido, that just tells you how good he is, right? That 16th place is a disappointment. He is in top 3 here at Evolution. He's got to beat Kazunoko to move into that grand finals. The only man who's defeated him all weekend has been Punk, who is waiting for him, waiting for the winner of this set. And Kazunoko, the way things went against Punk, he has to try to regain himself, right? Go into that moment, think about everything that happened, and really try to figure out what was going on. I mean, you know, we got an incredible top 3 coming up for you guys here at Evolution. It's going to be an amazing one. You guys will get to see that in just a little bit right after this break. Welcome back, everybody, to Evolution 2017. Thanks for joining us. And all these amazing matches we've had across so many different games all weekend. It's been a wild ride. It's been a celebration of all things fighting games. I'm Sajam.
And I'm James Chen, and I am legitimately feeling a little lightheaded right now because of just how crazy these matches have been.
Well, we're almost done. Don't go away too soon, James. We have top 3 here coming up. The losers finals of the tournament, Japan versus Japan, awaiting in that winners final, or in that grand finals. Winner side, of course, is Punk. And you know, the stats say it has been since 2010 an American has been in winner side grand finals of Evo.
Wow.
It was Ricky Ortiz.
That's right, yes. But
Super Street Fighter 4.
Right, and unfortunately, she went down to Daigo, who was able to win 2 sets in a row. And it's interesting because I don't think Japan has won since 2011, if I'm not mistaken, because that was Fudo. After that was Infiltration, then was Sien, and then was Luffy. And then was Momochi.
Yeah,
I missed
Momochi.
I missed Momochi. I don't know how I forgot that one.
He's so patient, so defensive. It just out of your mind,
exactly,
right? I mean,
exactly.
that was the crazy malfunction year. Of course, everybody remembers the wild ride that was here at Evolution.
Yes. Yeah.
And, you know, he is not in this top 8 as well. His teammate, Tokido, carving through the loser's bracket. I mean, he is an absolute menace. So many people were telling me, look, I've been watching Tokido play all week coming into EVO. He is on fire. He's playing immaculate. The only person to beat him in that top 16, of course, was Punk. And since then, I mean, I feel like Tokido, he really kind of has a chip on his shoulder, something to prove, right?
Yeah.
Last year at Evolution, dropped out, didn't have the year he was supposed to. Capcom Cup, 0-2, didn't even get a single set. And he was supposed to do everything. That was supposed to be his year. Last year, his year. And now he's regaining that, kind of rebuilding himself here in 2017.
But interestingly enough, there was also the story, I think you told me this earlier, that earlier this weekend, that Punk and Tokido even played like a 1st to 10 when Tokido was in Northern California practicing. And Tokido beat him, what was it, 10-0?
10-0, yeah, the first set that they played against each other. I mean, that'll tell you how strong Tokido was. I mean, Punk got the better of him in that winner's side, of course. You know, in tournament, 2 out of 3, but you never know, right? I mean, we could see that performance. If Tokido makes it to Punk, I expect we'll have a real match on our hands.
But and, you know what? One guy is standing in his way, and he was just on the screen over there. That was Kazunoko. Yeah, there he is, right there. Look at him. He actually doesn't look very perturbed at all. He looks like
he's trying to compose himself.
Yeah. And again, I mentioned this yesterday on stream, but I cannot emphasize enough how much about fighting game mastery is such a mental game.
Of course.
You have to not only have the reads against your opponent, but you have to maintain your composure. You have to forget tough losses. You have to remember key things that your opponent does. It is such mental gymnastics in order to be at this level of playing any fighting game.
Exactly, and we're at the highest end here. Master level players in this finale at EVO. This is top 3 now. Losers finals. It's going to be Echo Fox, Tokido, God's Garden Zone, Kazunoko. 3 out of 5, of course, this whole way. This is a matchup that can be very explosive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, great approach options, but so does Akuma, and really both these characters explode when they get hit.
And we talked earlier how we had a lot of matches where one guy's zoning and one guy wants to go in. Well, this match, they both want to be in each other's face, and just with the momentum. That's the key part right there. If you can get him to block a jump attack, block a plus move, and then you can keep the pressure going. So now Kazunoko with all the pressure. Tokido trying to figure out a way out. Now, the dive kick, you have to be worried about the parries from Tokido with the dive kicks. You can't get too cute with those dive kicks.
With the jump over, you got to be careful if you're Tokido. If you allow Kazunoko to build that full resource, you can actually CA the fireballs. Yep, you see it. It's built now. Uppercut is clean. It's going to be enough.
There it is, right there. And just like you said, both characters explode, and that is because both characters with only 900 vitality. And you know what? Tokido and Akuma used to have even less than that. He was 875 at one point in time, but he got buffed to 900 to match Cammy.
Yeah, both these characters, very high damage output, especially Akuma in V-Trigger. Just so damaging when he gets the hit. The pickup, 2 bars spent. He gets corner positioning and a lot of offense because of it. Scary range now. Tokido's got to survive. Stun slowly depleting, but it's not gone yet.
Oh, nice.
And the back throw.
And there it is. Kazunoko is going to tie up game number 1 at 1 round apiece.
Both of them with a round, both of them with full resources as well.
Oh, man. Someone is going to lose a lot of health very fast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, any hit, massive. Both these characters. Easy ways to confirm, too. Yeah, that trade. Only worrisome. What a pain. He didn't get the crush counter, but he gets damage anyway.
Oh, he spends one of the bars. Very interesting. He's hoping to build another one back before the round ends. No, he's already spent another one. Here we go. Oh, man, so dangerous. Oh, he got caught by that. tried to stop it, it looked like.
And a side switch.
Block and a punish, it looked like.
Oh, he got the hit, and the hit confirmed. Tokido, first game over Kazunoko.
After my mistake, wasn't a punish, because that's -2, the EX dive kick at worst. But I think Kazunoko tried to hit a button afterwards, disrespect Tokido, and Tokido had the counter poke all ready to go.
Kazunoko really, he's got to sort things out here. Has not won a game in the last 4, obviously. Lost 3 to Punk. 1 here to Tokido, and Tokido is on fire, playing excellent here in the Caesars Finals.
See them right now playing this neutral game, which I do feel like favors Cammy a little bit more, but Tokido has been able to nullify that advantage, I feel like. And you see, not even trying to whiff punish on that crouching medium kick. You saw how when it whipped, he dashed forward instead, using its recovery to gain space on Kazunoko.
A good choice for sure. I mean, oftentimes you recognize that scenario, you see what you got to do. See that fireball, when you throw a fireball, your hurt box where you can be attacked is extended. So you can kind of hit a little farther out than you'd expect a lot of the times.
Yeah, that's why I think Cammy works well in that. That standing medium kick of hers is so good. Such a great move, and it was even buffed in season 2. Okay, here we go. Ooh, goes for the juggle. Not the. We've seen him go for the slide a bunch of times to get the corner carry, but not that time. He just went for the damage instead. Ooh.
The B-skill under it, give him an extra trigger.
Actually, he might be even trying to get Kazunoko to spend an EX drill, because he threw 3 fireballs. He's still throwing them. Oh, he's going to be able to get
combo. Yep,
yes.
Big old uppercut at the end, and that's the damage output off any kind of confirm that you can expect from Akuma.
And I felt like that was a good round for Kazunoko, but again, no one is safe. And you saw right there, the life just melt off of Cammy thanks to that. And a bad confirm from Kazunoko means more life is going to melt off.
Yeah, Tokido was standing a split second before that low medium kick hit, and I think Kazunoko just assumed he wouldn't crouch. If you go back and look, I'm sure it was like pixels.
Yeah, a lot of people confirm on whether or not they're standing right before it connects. Yeah, if you block at the last second, you can blow up. A lot of people confirming that way, and there it is, the throw bait.
Fishing there in the corner, you can see Tokido back off a little bit, but then immediate back in. Kazunoko, tons of resources. The walk under.
Okay, and he's gonna go into critical art. He needs as much damage as he can get. He's gonna have the life lead off of this and a beautiful setup. What does he go for? Nothing.
Ooh, dive kick was a little high, but Tokido, a lot of resources. He can actually kill. The very optimal confirm here if he finds it. A lot of chip.
No counter hit on the crouching light punch. That's not going to confirm. Tokido tries to go in there with a jump. Low forward fireball is going to connect. Now it's even a small combo is going to be able to take it for Tokido.
So careful. Kazunoko sticking out those buttons, very risky. That standing medium kick from Akuma. An excellent whiff punish. The jump. So risky now. Kazunoko, a lot of momentum lost from him here. Tokido really clawing this back. The big jump.
And yeah, so what happened there was Tokido knew that Kazunoko didn't have the meter to EX drill. He started getting a little too comfortable with throwing fireballs, and that's how Kazunoko was able to read that one moment to jump over and punish the next fireball coming from Tokido.
The incredible amount of fireballs that Tokido throws, right? It's so many. Because up close they knock down. It's a great tool for Akuma. Wow, air-to-air jab.
Okay. And here comes Kazunoko. Has the corner position. Has the advantage right now. Yep, no more space for Tokido to walk back. Both of these characters with incredible foot speed. Oh, yeah, see, that's not negative. And again, using the drill juggle. Wow, wake up EX demon flip. Oh, I think Kazunoko might have been able to EX uppercut in that situation. A confirm from Tokido. Oh my God.
He's going to get a setup here. He blocked.
Yeah, he was baiting out the wake up uppercut.
A trade. It worked out okay for both of these players. Kazunoko, the big throw bait, walks in, a step out. It made him believe he was going to go for the throw. Beautiful work.
Kazunoko almost looking like, ooh, you fell for that. I got you.
You know, the old tricks are the new tricks again. That's how it works. It's especially a dangerous thing, you know, that throw bait. If it's going to kill, if the throw will kill, it becomes so much more menacing.
Then you can't take the throw anymore like we were talking about earlier.
Oftentimes taking that throw worthwhile, especially, I mean, Cammy, when she throws you, she leaves you so far away.
Both of these characters right now, weirdly enough, both of these characters I do consider weirdly similar in game plan. Wants to get up into your face and get some clutch counters in there.
Baits the throw, massive. Tokido in the corner of the red fireball for the advantage. Parries it.
Oh, you cannot be reversal me.
Puts him back in the corner as well. Genius. Tokido knows.
Double B skill, and Tokido did not take the bait off of the first one. Sometimes you do 2 in a row because it switches side and you whip a throw, and then she gets a big old combo off of that. Oh, EX drill, but only just clips and doesn't get any damage. Tokido's got to be fine with that.
He'll take it. Oftentimes, Cammy players do it. Corner positioning for Tokido. He's got another counter hit stun. He's got meter to work with. He can do the red fireball combo here into the EX uppercut at the end for maximum damage, but he chooses to not spend it. Bar to work with. The counter hit.
Again, that's twice now that Kazunoko has been trying to counter something. He's not uppercutting. I don't know what he's hitting, but he has just been taking the dive kick to the face, and that gives Akuma and Tokido a big combo.
Looked like he was trying the standing jab there just to pop him out of the air, right? It's a quick, fast answer, but not often the best one when you have something like a special move, that dive kick, very high priority.
Yeah, Cammy's standing light punch, not the same league as like a Jury or even a
Kali.
Yeah, or a Kali, yeah, for sure.
Excellent jab anti-air. You see now Tokido, you know, he's very reactive style, a very whiff punish heavy, using those fireballs to make you move, and then he gets stuff off of it.
Did you see him with that back heavy punch? He's trying to use the priority system to catch Cammy standing medium kick. No, that's not safe. Kazunoko is going to take a big chunk of damage off of that.
Tokido, great positioning here. You can see him willing to give up space and immediately walks back in, defends the ground he's fighting for. Match point now for Tokido.
Tokido, this is another one of those legendary losers bracket runs from the start of top 8. Luffy did it a few years ago, and Tokido's trying to get back in the grand finals the same way. Gamerby did it as well a few years ago.
Parried again, and he's got the big answer. Don't you think about it. The forward heavy punch this time escapes.
Yeah, that one was a guaranteed V reversal. But look at that, just a jump tatsu and right back over. That's gonna be punishable. That's too high up.
Tokido's the genius. He's walking forward, so he blocks the dive kick extremely high on the body. He's so prepared, it's so calculated, he's so ready.
And here's an opportunity. Look at that damage from Kazunoko. Cammy damage output. Ooh.
Kazunoko's got to be careful. One hit confirmed. So he got
too
him.
High up again, but couldn't confirm off of that. He thought he was too far. Gets the walk-up throw. Oh, boy. Be careful of that parry. Oh, wait. There's the confirm into the dash-up uppercut. Guess who is going to grand finals? It is Tokido.
What a run from this guy. The only man to beat him all weekend is waiting in that grand finals of Evolution. Kazunoko, of course, goes home with third place. Third place here, third place at Capcom Cup. You know, finishes in the top 3 of these difficult events. Consistent, but not where he needs to be. And now we see him there on stage.
Let's go, Tokido. Look, the U.S. has been chasing a Street Fighter 4/Street Fighter 5 championship for quite some time. But you know who else has been chasing that? This one man right here. He has been trying to get that. He has finished as high as 2nd place, losing to Infiltration the year that Infiltration won Street Fighter 4.
That's 2nd place to Shen in
was it
Street Fighter 4. Yeah, he lost to him.
Okay.
In that, I believe that was 2013, right? It was the Akuma Gen matchup. I'm trying to think who was even in 2nd place the year Infiltration won. I feel like he beat everybody so badly.
Oh, it might have been Gamerby, actually.
Oh,
I think it was Gamerby. You're right. Thank you.
But I mean, Infiltration that year was so dominant, it's hard to even remember. But this is a different time. You know, Punk, the favorite here. But I think if there's any man in this building who could beat Punk in this game, it's got to be Tokido. He's the only one left. And you know the wild thing, our announcers asked the crowd who they wanted to see win. The crowd was louder for Tokido.
Wow.
In the US of A, asking for a Japanese competitor. I mean,
let me tell you something right now. Punk right now, this is the one player he probably did not want to make it back out of loser's bracket because of what we had talked about, them playing that set. And Punk confirmed to you that he was trying when he lost to Tokido 10-0 in that set. And I just feel like this was the one player that he doesn't want to go against. And I have talked about this many times on stream before. I feel like when you lose, you think about the matchup a lot. You're just like, man, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. And when you win, you're like, yes, who's my next opponent? Let me study up for them.
Exactly.
And so Tokido might have thought about this a little bit and might have something ready to change for Punk. So I think right now the onus is on Punk to really close this out. I don't think you can expect Tokido to make any mistakes.
Yeah, despite the advantage of having winner's bracket, I really feel that this is a dead even race to get into the grand finals. I think, you know, if there's ever been a time where US is the favorite to win an event, it is this year. But I think heading into this set, Tokido might have the advantage just in terms of how he's been playing, the amount of games he's put in this top 8. He's on fire. He's playing incredible. And you know, Punk really has to step up to the plate. I think if he doesn't close him out quick, he'll be in trouble.
But no pressure.
There's all kinds of pressure here. I mean, you know, he's got the weight of America on his back, but I mean, it's...
His family is here cheering him on.
Of course.
Oh, man. Yeah, and I don't know who he's texting right now. I don't know, or if he's just looking up some notes right now, trying to see if he can remember all the things that he did to take out Tokido the first time they played against each other.
Maybe he's tweeting using hashtag Evo2017, as the people should be at home if they have any thoughts about this amazing event. The celebration of all things fighting games. We're coming to the conclusion. Our final set of Evolution already. It feels like the weekend has flown by.
I don't even remember this event. Like it just feels like.
Can we just do it again?
Yeah, I know, right? It's just like this giant mishmash of just amazing hype moments, crazy finishes. I mean, we've had 9 games played here, and each one of them have been so crazy in their own way. And in fact, the favorite has only won 1 game, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like almost no. I mean, maybe Ryan LV from Marvel is a favorite, I guess. But
yeah,
there's been so many upsets. So many Evo champions have fallen. I mean, so many favorites, so many top seeds. And I mean, Punk is surviving. But
yep, he is the last chance now for a favorite coming in to be able to win the event that he is favored for.
Yeah, this is Evolution. I mean, this is where it's all on the line. Punk got a big win at E-League, but this is the big one.
Right.
The championship's the one that everybody cares about, the biggest fighting game event, and the one you got to do it at.
It's not just the championships, it's the championships.
The championships, of course.
Exactly. So Punk right now, you see him giving the handshake to Tokido. These guys are all ready to go. It is going to be Panda Global Punk going up against Echo Fox Tokido here in Grand Finals, the last game of EVO 2017 weekend. Let's go!
Tokido with that loser's bracket. He's got to claw his way through this set. If he wins 3 games, Punk will be dropped into loser's bracket, and we have a fresh start, another race to 3. So he's got a very, very, very long way to go.
Oh, wow. A nice whip punish there from Tokido to start. As we said, that's usually Punk's MO. The whip punish. Oh, what a jump. And he's going to get some big damage off this. Oh, misses the juggle. Misses the reset.
2 in a row. Tokido surviving. He was willing to take a 3rd throw, and Punk didn't believe it. Anti-air. What
Tokido
a block.
ready. Yeah, he was ready for that. Oh. No successful anti-air. Oh, did you see him stagger just a tiny bit? And he's going to be able to get the meter and confirm into the critical art. Take round number 1 here in Grand Finals.
And Karen really is a resource machine, right? She builds her V-trigger and her regular meter incredibly quick. One of the quickest out of any characters in the game. She has great crush counters and excellent V skills she can use in combos. And she just builds resources at an absurd rate. It's why he can spend that V-trigger and that CA so often.
Steven, I just heard thousands of people with an Ojo laugh coming from behind us. It was the strangest sound I have ever heard.
Grown men laughing like that. I mean, only here at Evolution.
Look at Tokido, though. This pressure to start the round, and yet he's not even with that big of a life. Okay, here we go. And see, there's the corner carry version of that combo. And here comes Punk coming back.
If he lands a crush counter roundhouse, he could be in good positioning. Wow. See in and out of there, avoiding and weaving around that jab. Tokido stuck out. Punk now trying to find the hit. If he does and he optimizes, he could kill. See, he's moving. He's trying to be evasive.
What a block from Tokido. Oh, he got him. He was ready, and the uppercut will reach. We're at one round apiece.
Yeah, back and forth. You see Punk very evasive, very loose with his movement. I think Tokido really tightened up at the end there, and he was ready to close it out. Buffer, it works.
Yeah, he reacted to seeing Punk hitting a move. That's how he was able to confirm one hit right into the Tatsu.
That low forward fireball. Kuma, so powerful. What a target combo. Got that air-to-air. He knows Tokido likes that air demon flip.
Oh, no challenge from Punk. Just gonna block the dive kick. Here comes Punk trying to get it. Oh no, ate it. He just ate the dive kick. And beautiful side switch there from Tokido. There, he has the opportunity to go either direction. He said, oh, gonna be a stun.
Very close. He hit a button. He's so genius. The taunt. He did a taunt combo to Punk in Grand Finals of EVO. I've never seen him do anything like that.
Tokido now trying to take a weapon of Punk's into his own arsenal. Getting him with a taunt combo. And look, as experienced and as great as Punk is, he is 18 years old. The nerves right now, the pressure.
It's got to be weighing so heavily on him. I mean, Tokido's been playing and competing and fighting games since before Punk was born.
It's true. It's absolutely true. And Punk, the weight of an entire country on his shoulders right now. And he is looking good here. He has responded great. But here comes Tokido.
Huge knockdown at the side switch as well. Looks to bait the throw. It lands.
He tried to walk
Stun. No, he dropped it. He actually didn't get the combo. The V-trigger was out, so Tokido couldn't extend. Punk survives.
Shout out to Tokido for being aware that his V-trigger ran out, but it threw him off. And he was like, wait. And then that's how Punk got that throw in there, but so close to the comeback.
The walk under, beautiful stuff. If Tokido had just done the slide, he probably would have caught him, but didn't work out. The delay, looking to frame trap Tokido's defense, impeccable. Walk under, punishes the landing frames again.
And the stun, just like that.
Looking to find a hit here. We'll see what happens. Little whip and the sweep. Punk staying alive. And you can see how happy it was. I've never seen him so emotional, so invested in a match.
Right. Well, he knows that this is it. This is the biggest match of his life. This just is. This is the one to take Evolution 2017 to etch his name in a list of amazing players.
Oh, the big jump over. Punk was ready for it. Huge confirm. He's looking to bait the throw now. Tokido's defense, though, excellent so far. He's really been patient. Fishing. All that gray adding up, and he gets it at the end. Huge jump. Tokido trying to find stun. The V-reversal, it allows him to escape. V-reversaling lowers your stun bar.
Now Tokido countering Punk with his own whip punishes. Now he's going to get the stun. Tokido taking round one of game number 3. Optimizing the kill as well with the back throw to gain as much meter as possible. Even though it's full already.
Yeah, he has the full meter now. That double uppercut, immediately the back throw. Back throw builds you the most meter out of all the throws. EX missed. You rarely see that from Punk.
The nerves. He knows. He sees that Tokido likes to do that red fireball, and he knows that's not a true block string. He's the first player to punish it.
Punk style, he's got to be so on point. He's got to be so ready. And you can see if there's a little bit of nerves in there. It leads to big drops in crucial moments. Air to air. Other side, it found a hit.
He should be able to take the round with this. There it is.
And we had to spend 1 bar. Karen, a resource machine. She'll have that third one if he wants to build it. If not, he can burn it, get big damage anyway.
Oh, what a reaction. Starting off with some good damage.
Wonderful reaction. It was just so prepared. And there's the jump back air to air. Punk solving all these issues, really just showing that awareness.
Good block, and wow. Speaking of good block, good defense from Tokido as well. Being very patient. Oh, he walked into it. Punk just walked into it, and Tokido, gets the crush counter, but that was out of the air. It was out of the air, so he's not going to get anything, but he's going to get something off of the cross-up.
Close to stun. Ah, the stun it is. Tokido, a second game over Punk. The It's so fast. That demon flip throw, incredibly quick. Punk wasn't ready for any kind of anti-air. He went for the block, but Tokido, the genius, he knew that that was going to be the stun. It was going to give him the kill. So aware.
Never used it up until that point. But the demon flip throw, I don't think I've seen him do it all top 8, in fact.
So here it is. The crush counter. Punk will get the pressure after, yeah. Crush counter sweep, guaranteed a hard knockdown. It takes a long time for your opponent to stand up. Look at this. Tokido, finally, there's a whip punish. Punk had it, confirmed it, got it.
Too far for the throw to connect. Tokido now jumping out of the dangerous potential corner. That standing medium kick is paying dividends for Tokido.
Exactly, and Tokido finds that corner because of it. I mean, the whip punishing and the interrupting with medium kick so important.
Close to stun! And he gets Punk with the shimmy now.
Activation, and it's the kill. Tokido 1 round from resetting the bracket.
The only man who has been able to defeat Tokido in a set this weekend was Punk. But at the same time, there is no way Punk wants to face Tokido. As we talked about in a casual set, Punk was defeated soundly by Tokido, and that's going to be weighing on Punk's mind.
Yeah, a longer set like this generally favors the more experienced. Ability to adapt is so important, and that's what we have here in front of us, the throw.
You start to second guess yourself so much, but beautiful, got right under there. And now Punk with the stun.
Gonna take the side reset here, baits the throw, and then he goes in and gets it anyway. A great round for Punk. He's trying to survive and get himself a game here.
U.S. fan base here cheering, but wow, a sweep. That's very uncharacteristic to just go for that at that kind of a range. Tokido getting in there with big damage, spending all of his resources to get as much damage as possible. Great patience from Punk, and he reads the actual throw.
Fighting out of there, he's got a lot of resources to work with. If he finds a hit, we'll have an even game here. Oh, look at this, waiting out the V-trigger time. Got him.
Oh, no, he's not going to go into the critical art just yet. Goes for a throw instead. Oh, spinning the meter just for an anti-air Tenko.
Cornered himself, though. Very risky from Punk. And you see Tokido trying to maintain it. He moves backwards. The throw, close to being able to stun in this round. Punk, you see, buffering. He's waiting for a jump or a fireball. What a jump from Punk.
But he has the life lead now, going down so early in the match with the life lead now.
Oh, anti-air.
Yeah, gets the throw,
throw.
He noticed Tokido's blocking a lot, so he's going for a little bit more throws now.
That button was so risky, the throw. The block. Yeah, Tokido with full V-trigger. If he finds a hit, Punk is for sure dead.
Oh, but he was hit out of the air. Punk landed into it. He's going to try to V-reversal to save himself. Now Chip becomes a concern if he can get another, like, 2 small hits on Tokido. Tokido has in V-trigger. Oh, here he comes. What a mix-up. What a throw tech. Only 16 seconds, but he walks into the fireball. We have a reset here in Grand Finals. Tokido has sent Punk to the loser's bracket, essentially. And we are back at 0-0 between the 2 players. Tokido chasing down his first Evolution win for Street Fighter. And Punk trying to get the U.S.'s first win for Street Fighter. Who will end their losing? Who will end their futile streak?
This is huge, Tokido. The momentum is massive. The tech, it's looking miserable here for Punk. He's in so much trouble.
This is where the mental fortitude comes into play. He is just 18 years old. He needs to not let this get to him. He needs to shake this off right now and get back to what he was doing in the winner's bracket when he sent Tokido to losers.
You can see here, Punk, every answer is just thwarted. Tokido's too prepared. He's so ready, learning this character ahead of everybody else, really just laying the groundwork for us, and nobody can be prepared for something that you invented, created. You're the only one who can show everybody how powerful it is.
Oh, he
the
drops
Tenko as well.
And again, he's just been walking into those standing medium kicks. Here's the setup. It works. He gets it from the other side. And it's going to be an uppercut. So now the next mix-up could be death or stun.
He goes for the throw.
Tokido has the lead. He is 1 game up over Punk.
You can see he's unsettled. Punk is not ready for this. There's so much pressure on him.
Take some time. Take some time. Do not jump back into this match.
He did the thumbs up. This is what happens. It's slipping from him. You can see Evolution. It's just right out of his reach. He's just playing so fast. Tokido so ready.
Yeah, even in the ground footsie game, this is so uncharacteristic of Punk. I haven't seen him walk into this many normal moves, I think, in the entire time I've been watching him play.
I've never seen him look like this. He's just not prepared. He's unsettled by Tokido. The nerves are getting to him. The stakes here at Evolution. The confirm again. The back throw. He is marching all over him.
3 very dominant rounds in a row for Tokido.
This is just so out of control now. It's out of Punk's hands. He's got to stop the bleeding.
Oh, and this is not a good start. He's in the corner.
Another low forward was landing. Tokido really just all kinds of comfortable. He's doing what he wants here.
Okay, here we go. This is a round now for Punk, and he even punishes the EX Demon Flip. The second he didn't connect, so he didn't get the stud, but he gets the throw. Here we go. That's the round that you want. That is the round that Punk needs to get himself back and to right the ship. Get it going in the right direction again.
He's got all the resources to work with. He's got to settle here. He's got to find his moment, his opportunity. The big medium kick, you can see that button is huge. It like teleports you forward almost. 5 frames, massively huge hitbox, super fast. Interrupt, Tokido was ready, but didn't get the confirmation.
Oh, see, this is the footsies that we know Punk can play. Oh no, but just then, now all of a sudden, EX Demon Flip dive kick gets in there.
Demon Flip is so good.
Oh, the counter hit.
Huge now, the big uppercut Tokido. If this game is his, he'll be in amazing positioning.
Gotta activate the V-trigger to keep that safe. Oh, he used the medium kick. He used the medium kick, and we are going to get a demon finish here for Tokido. He's up 2-0 over Punk. It's all slipping away from him, and Tokido can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
The losers bracket run through top 8. The US's only hope. This was their year at Evolution, and it's falling apart. Tokido marching, showing how much he means to him. Last year was supposed to be his year. He flunked out of Evolution, 0-2 out of Capcom Cup. He is now up 2-0 in the reset here at EVO.
And Punk is just falling apart. He had that one good round. He needs to remember what happened there. Get back into that mindset. But here comes Tokido. He has just been pressuring with these throws. The throw mix-up has been too strong for Tokido.
He's unstoppable. There's never been a moment where Punk can be comfortable. Misses the punish on the Tatsu.
All right, but here we go. Big jump in now. Huge opportunity for Punk.
He takes the slide on the knockdown. He's looking for pressure, the fierce.
Oh, that was just too high. He just missed that. He just missed that.
Counter hit confirmed Tokido. He's going to have the setup here. Left or right, you got to guess.
Oh, my God. Big damn. Oh, my. Is that enough?
He's dead. Tokido gets another round. He's one round from Evolution.
He has that Evolution 2017 point, ladies and gentlemen. It's just one round away for Tokido. Is he gonna dash the dreams and hope of all of US?
This is his opportunity. He's trying to fight for it. Punk has got to stay alive in this bracket. He's got to get around for himself.
He's got a long road ahead of him. He needs to win 3 games in a row. He needs to build some sort of momentum here. He needs to shake Tokido somehow, and this is a great start. He gets the jump in over the fireball. Punk staying alive.
Oh, risky jump for Punk, but he got away with it. Tokido is playing amazingly, but there are holes, there are moments where Punk can capitalize. He's just got to find them. Ooh, a huge jump from Tokido.
And that is not a light deficit that you want to start with. Oh, beautiful anti-air challenge to the Demon Flip. Okay.
The throw, we're very even here in this round. The other side, Punk stayed ducking, he had a read.
Again, walking into that standing medium kick.
Tokido needs anything now to take this match. He's got V-trigger. If he finds a hit, he'll kill. He jumped onto it. We baited the throw.
That's it. That's it. Tokido is the Evolution 2017 champion, coming all the way from losers bracket. He's done it. He has won Evolution finally. He's been chasing it for so long, and there it is. Tokido with his first Street Fighter first place finish here at Evolution.
What an incredible performance. He had that moment last year. He lost so early in the bracket, 0-2 at Capcom Cup. He had something to prove. Almost nobody expected him to be here this week, and he showed up and performed, and you could see the elation, the emotion on his face. It means so much to him.
He is trying so bad to hold back those emotions, and I'm not gonna lie, so am I. I've watched this guy play for over 15 years. I've been watching this guy. Like I said, he started off winning a CVS2, but he has never won it since we had gotten to the point of that 2009 Evolution Street Fighter 4. And Tokido has finally achieved this dream. He's been chasing this for so long, for almost a decade now.
The second place curse was Tokido for forever. You know, when he joined Echo Fox, he picked Akuma, and his manager AJ asked him, "Are you sure about Akuma?" Tokido looked at him and he said, "Trust Tokido. Trust Tokido, believe in me," and you can see the fruits of his labors. The pose on the Evolution stage. Your champion, Tokido, in Street Fighter V. You thought this was the year of the red, white, and blue, but it was the year of the demon, the murder face himself. Tokido is your Evolution champion. What a performance. It's incredible.
And you know what? We definitely have to take a time out just to talk about Punk right now, because I know he is super emotional. I've seen him take some losses, and he takes them to heart. When he lost at South by Southwest, qualifying out of the polls, and he went 0-2, I remember finding him with his head down on the table in the back. And I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. But to get to second place at only 18 years old is an accomplishment that cannot be downplayed. He came in as the favorite. He played out of his mind, and it took a Tokido who might be playing at one of the highest levels I've ever seen any human being on this planet play at, to defeat him. He was the only one that was able to do this. Punk, if he's anywhere out there, if he's watching this again, if he can find any strength to watch this again, watch this back, you are a true champion of Street Fighter, and I only expect more amazing, wonderful things from him. But let's get some word with Gootecks talking to Tokido.
I'm here with the EVO 2017 Street Fighter V champion, Tokido. Everybody give it up. This man came out of loser's bracket to win 6 games against Punk. Tokido, congratulations. How do you feel?
You guys know from my face, I'm so happy now.
Yes! Give it up. It wasn't that long ago, EVO 2013, that you got second place in Street Fighter 4 here at EVO. You know, now that what was the steps that you took to go from, second place to recover? Tell us about your training.
At that time, I just go to training mode, then I play my training style, but it doesn't work. I have to know opponent what's thinking. I have to control opponent. This is a fighting game, interesting thing. So I practice a lot. control opponent.
So, give it up for Control, yeah. So then, you know, Punk basically ran through everybody, and Punk controlled everyone. How were you able to control Punk?
Because I have a friend. It's very long time ago, we meet together and practice a lot. His main character is Kalin. It's same as Punk.
A secret training partner.
It's not secret. But I have Mago.
Ah, good old Mago. Where's Mago? Where's Mago? Good old Mago-san. Well, congratulations. You know, you came all the way from Japan. Is there anybody at home or is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
Yes. Just one thing I want to say. Fighting game is something so great. Thank you so much.
Do you want to say anything in Japanese? Don't worry about us don't worry about us that don't speak Japanese, that don't understand. I want you to say something to the people at home in Japanese.
応援してくれたファンの皆さんももちろんやっぱり僕と対戦してくれて本当にお互いを倒すべくお互いが自分の上達させるべく対戦してくれた人たちに本当にありがとうと言いたいです。ありがとうございました。
Congratulations on all your hard work. It was an amazing performance. Everybody give it up for Tokido!
What an incredible interview that was. I mean, fighting games are great. The answer I didn't expect from Tokido. And he really said it all, I feel like, for here, you know, for us here at Evolution. The champion, he worked so hard for it. You can see how much it meant to him. He is the champ for a good reason. He thanks Mago, of course, for helping him train, but really you got to give that guy all the credit in the world. After a year like last year where he worked so hard, he performed so amazing, but he came up short so many times. So many people joked about his inability to come up big in these moments, and it's got to mean the world to him to do it here. Of course, I'm sure he's very happy about it, and I'm sure many of the people are at home. I think that's one of the craziest losers bracket runs we've ever seen here at Evolution.
Yeah, you heard everybody in the crowd chanting his name. I mean, look, I can tell you right now, if everybody probably felt the same way, if there was going to be a Japanese player who was going to stop that run, they would have wanted it to be Tokido.
Of course, yeah. We all feel the same way, of course, I think, James. I mean, it's been one of those weekends, you know, we all come together to celebrate fighting games, and as he said, fighting games are great.
Damn it, why did he have to say that?
Well, I know, you guys don't know, that's what got James the worst. It almost got me too, I won't lie. It wouldn't be Evo without that view, would it? There he is. You mentioned Punk, yeah. I mean, he's got to feel some kind of way after that. What a crazy run he had in this bracket. The favorite to win Evolution. Just upset by Tokido.
I can't say enough about Punk. I can't say enough about how great of a player he is.
You talk so much about it. But we're going to head to the award stage there. We're going to have the interviews and to go over all the players who performed so well this weekend. Let's get down to the stage there, hear what they have to say about the awards.
Also in 7th place, Filipino champ! In 5th place, please cheer for Monkey! Also tied for 5th. Give it up for Knuckle Dude! In 4th place, Itabashi Zenki! In 3rd place, Kazunoko! In 2nd place, get loud for Pong! And in 1st place, the new Street Fighter World Champion, Tokido!
There it is, your champion of Evolution this year, 2017, Tokido. And you can see how much it means to him. And, you know, Punk in 2nd place, of course. You know, it's got to be an emotional moment for him as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's funny because I get so emotional about this every year. But you know what? Like, Tokido said it best. There's no other better way to say it. Fighting games are great. The fact that they bring all these people together to play for one hobby like this, at an event like this, thousands of people speaking just like the universal language of the fighting game, and they come back year after year after year, even though they know they're not going to win. They come here and they say, you know what, I'm going to be going 1-2, 0-2, I don't care. But what keeps bringing them back, you know? And it's
that fighting games are great.
Fighting games are great, and I really do have, I want to repeat a quote from our good friend Z, because he said this a few years ago, and it's always been one of my favorite quotes. And, you know, you wonder why these people come back and year after year to play. And he said, Evo is love. L-O-V-E. When you hold that L and run it back, Evo.
Yeah.
And that is the best way to put it. Evo is love. The people come back because this event is unlike anything else in the entire video game world.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible year. Thanks for joining me as always, James. It was good to have the tears this year. Bring it in.
All right, and thank you guys. Thank you everybody at home for watching. And we will see you again next year for Evo 2018. It's here! Evolution 2017 is here, and we are just about to get started with all of the action going on all weekend long.
If you're not here to see the venue, you're missing out. A ton of people are here. it's going to be an amazing weekend. The best in the world are here to play.
There is just killer after killer. You can sense the hype. The tension is palpable. We are jumping right into our first match.
Oh, get some.
Arnold's ready.
Went and did it. Just went and did it.
Not dead yet.
enough.
The Magic Pixel. Oh, wow.
Oh, he just reached out and caught him.
They just have to make it as exciting as possible. The game just is engineered that way, right?
It is.
Here we go. That's big.
Here we go.
That is big, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, down to the wire. The command grab. Don't wait, get it. It's over. He's got it. He's got it. It's over. Finally. He did it. Waterworks everywhere. It's all here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
That expression from Zadi said everything.
Ain't gonna tell you nobody's watching, but I know you watching this gear.
Did he block it? He's gonna burst, he does it, wins! It's over!
Johnny!
Omito takes it!
And he got it! Is he in there?
Unbelievable! This is gonna combo! Will he jump me? He does not! And Honeybee stays alive! One more match!
Dragon
One
called
last
it.
time.
He called it, and he gets it. Dragon takes EVO 2017. Mango versus Armada, a storied rivalry. Maybe the last stock of EVO.
Oh my God!
We did not see the repeat of Royal Flush.
Wow.
3-1 Armada.
Grand Finals, Mandalay Bay Arena.
No more chip for Chris G.
Oh,
That's
and
it!
we got your new Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion.
This is the grand final. We thought Destiny always leads to the same place.
He's gonna have a pixel. Can he survive this? He does it.
And Ryusei takes it over Fenrich.
This is love. This is Tekken. The killers are waiting in the sea.
Know what time it is. Grand Finals coming up. You have another epic battle between Zero and Salem.
Oh, that was select.
It's Beast versus Beast right here.
Oh, what a catch!
What a catch right there. Bounces him up off the jab. We got a bracket reset. Put the screws in. Oh, my Lord. Is this how it is? Over! It is over, Salem! He does it! Snatches victory from the claws of defeat!
MVG Salem is your EVO 2017 champion.
Believe you could be so much more, so much born and there's so much force. Hear my roar, spread my wings till the clouds drip ink and I hear my source. Hear my name, echo through the halls of the legends I transcend to pen my lore. Speak my flame and I burn louder as the crowds keep shouting and they light my sword. Hear me sing.